So today's workout is a routine that consists of doing 5 moves, and we do 2 rounds in total. All the exercises are performed on the floor. You do not have to be a ballerina, as I am definitely not a ballerina. These are just fun ballet inspired moves, and we are going to start with doing an ab move. We're working the booty, the thighs, the arms and the waist today. As said, it's just 5 moves all on the floor. Now it is important, do make sure you have done a warm up first. If you haven't, hit the pause button and just march on the spot for 1 minute. Then you're going to need to come down onto the ground for the first move. So you want to be sitting face up, and then what you're going to do is come down onto your forearms, extend both legs straight up, and then we're going to get ready to go for doing 20 of these tiny little scissor kicks. So we're just literally doing these scissor legs. So the benefit of this, we're working through your abs, keep your tummy pulled in tight. If you feel anything in your back, then do this move where you're lying completely flat on your back. That makes it a little bit easier. Keep the tummy tight. So your next move coming up, you need to be seated in this position. Now we're working into your waist. You have one leg bent, the other leg is extended straight. Your arms are bent, and just lift your torso up nice and tall. Go for 10 reps. So you're just twisting towards the straight leg. And what this one is doing now, we are working more into your internal and external obliques. So this is what creates that nice curvy waist, and still be aware of keeping the belly button tight to the spine. That's good. So we're just doing 10 reps on there. All right, so I want you to do now, we're going to do exactly the opposite side. So now straighten the opposite leg, and you're now going to bend the other leg. And again, sit nice and tall, have your arms bent, and twist in to that straight leg. So you're just doing 10 reps, twisting in and then back. That's good. Keeping that nice and controlled, and really make sure you feel that working in the waist. If you can't feel it, then just twist, take those arms around just a little bit further, just really exaggerate that move. So your next one, we're going to come, so you are lying on your back, both legs are straight up. So we're doing some more work for the inner and the outer thighs. Have your palms facing down, extend the legs up, and you're just going to cross one leg over the other, alternating the leading leg, just 20 reps. Whilst you're doing this, just be aware of keeping your belly button down, tight to your spine for me. That's good, doing really well. And just feel that through the top of the thighs, the inner and the outer thigh. So your next move, you're going to come into a kneeling position. If you find it uncomfortable to kneel, then you can always come up and do this on a chair. And we're just going to have the arms above your head. Now take one down to the side, then the other down. That's it. So we're doing 20 reps. So today's workout is all about doing a full body workout that we are doing on the floor. That's it. And take it down and back. And again with this one, just be aware of keeping the tummy muscles pulled in tight. You take one arm down to the side and then drawing that back up. Doing really well. And we're just repeating these exercises only once more today. So it's a slightly different routine. All the other ballet tone ones, you've done 3 moves and we repeat 3 times. Whereas today we're doing 5 moves and we're just doing 2 rounds. Okay, so our last move coming up for the first round is we're just doing these ab ones. Now the benefit of this, it strengthens your upper body. You're working through your bottom and your waist. Drive the hips up nice and high. Draw the knee over. Good, and you're just doing 10 reps. So this one is really challenging. If you can only do 2, 3, 4, then that's absolutely fine, because every time you try this, you'll find you get stronger. So, don't be fooled. This one is a really tough one. All right, that's good. Let's just draw that over. Okay, so that is round 1 done. I forgot to put round 1 at the beginning, but anyway, we're going to repeat that all again now. So let's go for it. So we're going to just start with coming back down onto your forearms, and we're going to do those little tiny scissor kicks. Now in this position, just make sure your tummy is tight. That's good. So we're going to repeat all these exercises. This is the last time of doing this particular move today. So tummy is tight. That's good. Well done. All right, so next one coming up, and again, the last time of doing this today, we're going to do this waist working workout. So on this one, you've got one knee bent, one leg bent, the other leg is extended straight, arms are up, and just twist, and then turn that back. Twist it in, and draw that back round. So you're just doing 10 reps. That's good. Keeping that nice and controlled for me, and really feel that working in the waist. Taking the arms over, and draw it back. That's good. Twisting that far enough around that you can feel that working. So now the leg that is straight, if you bend that and now extend the opposite leg, so you're in that extended position. Let's have the arms up, and now again, remember you twist towards the leg that is straight. And by being in this seated position, what it's doing is it just means we are then isolating. So we're making sure you can't twist through your lower body. So it means we're really isolating your oblique muscles, which means it's going to give you that really lovely curvy waist. All right, so let's lie on your back now, legs straight up, palms are facing down, toes are pointing up to the ceiling. And we're just going to do those leg crossovers. So you take one leg over in front of the other. You're just doing 20 reps. So this one now, we're specifically targeting your inner and outer thighs. And whilst you're doing this, just make sure you keep your belly button pulled down really tight to your spine for me. That's it. Excellent. Tiny little moves. Think about where you're working. All right, so let's go back to doing that arm toning move. So coming up to a kneeling position, or alternatively, you can do this seated on a chair. Arms directly above your heads. Not heads, and just make sure you've got your palms are facing down. That's good. So this one here, working a little bit in the back of the upper back. We're working through your shoulders. We're also working through your arms, and keep your tummy pulled in tight. Keep your upper body lifted, so you're making yourself nice and long and tall. That's it. Even though you're seated, we don't want to slouch. So think about your posture. Draw the arm down and back, doing really well. Good. Keeping that going, and we're nearly done. We've just got one more exercise to go, and that's the routine done. So we're going to come back into this position. So you're going to push the hips up. Your fingertips are pointing forwards. So just drive the hips up, knee comes over, and just go from one side to another. You're just doing 10 reps. That's good. Keeping that nice and strong. And as I said, this one is really hard. So if you find it hard, I totally relate to that. I can just about do 10. Good. Draw it over, knee comes across, and again this one we're working through the waist. So well done. That is your workout complete, and we have just got one ballet tone workout left, which is on Saturday, because we are then at the end of this challenge. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you've got any questions, then let me know, and if you're not, then definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you tomorrow back for our final HIIT workout from Ballet Box.